Colin McHugh, 31-year-old right-hander. He's split 2 decisions this year, but he's pitched well in both games. Gardner lifts one to right. Springer goes back. He's looking up. The Yankees are on the board right away. Gardner's second homer of the year, and the leadoff man gives the Yankees the early lead.
He gets the one middle in. He loves middle in, and that is what he's trying to do with that pitch.
At age 35 and still a more than useful player, here's Judge. And a called strike 3. Here's Luke Voit. Hit his 3rd home run of the season last night. Did he go? Yes, he did. So after the home run to start the game from Gardner, McHugh regroups and fans Judge and Voit. Gleyber Torres is in the cleanup spot. Hit 24 home runs last year. Has 3 of them this season. He strikes out the side after the home run by Brett Gardner. To the bottom of the first, 1-0 New York. Paxton, like his opponent tonight, Colin McHugh, is 1-1 for the young season. The 2-2 pitch struck him out. So the fielders haven't had anything to do so far. Gardner hit the ball out of the yard. Everybody else is struck out. Jose Altuve has been hot of late.
He certainly is an exciting player.
He wallops this one down the line and left. And he's on his way to second base. We were looking for a signal to hit off the top of the wall in front of the Crawford seats.
This is where he'll ask the umpires to check and see whether or not it's a home run. This is going to be a really tough ball. I mean, this is about as close as it gets.
There it is. And now Altuve can complete the tour around the bases. Here's Gurriel, who's at third base tonight, hitting .275 in the season's first couple of weeks. Line to center. Gardner can't get it. It goes all the way to the wall. Correa's going to score. Gurriel's in with a triple.
Because that ball was hit so hard, cutting it off would have been an easier play in the beginning, and then he felt like he had a chance to catch it because the ball came back towards Gardner.
So the Astros go in front 2-1. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So now the catcher, Austin Romine. Well, McHugh gets the strikeout when he needs it. Dispensing of Romine. That's his 4th strikeout. Tyler Wade at second base tonight. And the 1-2.
There it is.
He got him. The Yankees strand 2. And through 2 innings, McHugh has fanned 5. So now Michael Brantley.
There's so many great moves this offseason. A lot of free agent signings, a lot of trades. This, to me, one of the best under the radar.
Well, that one eats Wade up. Ricochets into the outfield. Brantley didn't hit it through the shift. He hit it right at Wade, but it was a bullet.
You see where he's playing. That ball either hits the cutout or the skirt of the grass and the dirt, and base hit for sure.
Yeah, and that is the ruling.
Now the shift on the right-handed hitting Correa.
A drive to right center field. Back goes Judge. It's against the wall beneath the yellow line. A double for Correa. Brantley scores. 3-1 Astros. Diaz had a soft single to left his first time up. Correa sprints for second. They throw to first, and Gurriel wandered too far off, and that ends the inning. He was caught in no man's land, and he's finished.
Great throw, good tag. That's how you get out of it.
The Yankees have the tying runs on in the 4th. LeMahieu had a single his first time. In right field, it's Springer. Torres tags. He heads for the plate and scores. It's a 1-run game at 3-2. Brings up the catcher, Max Stassi. Called strike 3. Stassi is done. 4th strikeout for Paxton. Paxton has not had a clean inning. If he can retire Marisnick, it'll be his first. In on the fist, a little flare into center field. Gardner dives, can't come up with it. Marisnick is sprinting for second, and he makes it.
Brett Gardner is like, give me a break. The ball earlier is carrying. This one dives. This one doesn't carry. You can see right there at the end how quickly the ball went down. And this windy night has not been a friend of the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Back to the top for Springer. Struck him out. So Springer has hit into a double play and struck out twice. Slams the helmet down in an indication of his state of mind at present. 3-2 Astros after 4. We go to the 5th, and Tyler Wade, who struck out in the 2nd, starts it for the Yankees against Colin McHugh. And the 8th strikeout for Colin McHugh. He strikes out for the 3rd time. It's a 1-2-3 inning for McHugh, who now has fanned 9 through 5. Bottom of the fifth, Altuve on the first pitch, long drive, deep left, headed for the Crawford boxes, and his second home run of the night. Well, that was a no-doubter. On the first one, plenty of doubt. Well, this one was not coming back from the point of contact.
He's just an unbelievable player that when he goes to the plate, he's looking to swing like this every single time.
So now here's Tommy Kahnle. He's not been charged with a run this season. First man he faces is Correa. This ball's well hit to left. This ball is in the Crawford boxes. And it's 6-2.
And just a hanger right there, and he knew it. All you got to do, literally, is get the ball in the air to left field.
So Diaz at third, Stassi at first, Marisnick at the plate. Center field, Gardner, who's had a frustrating night, can't get there. RBI hit for Marisnick. 7-2 Houston.
See, the big difference in tonight's game is simple. Two-strike hitting. The Yankees have struck out a lot with 2 strikes, and the Astros have been able to put the ball in play and get rewarded for it.
Okay, so this is Joe Harvey's major league debut, called up from Scranton Wilkes-Barre today. Springer has struck out twice, hit into a double play, looking to get in on the fun. Springer's third strikeout. Here's Voit. Here's a drive to left. It doesn't take much to get it out in that direction. And Luke Voit with his 4th home run of the season.
But watch where this pitch is. That is going the wrong way. And with the right approach to the baseball like that, to run home.
Well, something going on now for the Yankees. They can't wait any longer. They're going to have to go to Rondon. And LeMahieu is the tying run at the plate.
Rear fly balls. It's pretty obvious that he loves going to right center. Look at that red.
That is a fair ball. It's going to be a 7-5 game. LeMahieu to second, and the tying run is in scoring position with nobody out.
And right on cue.
LeMahieu 3 for 3 with a sac fly. Frazier sends one to right. It turns Springer around, almost to the track. He makes the catch. Bird tags and scores at 7-6.
Great job by Frazier. He accomplished 2 things. He got a run in, and he moved the runner closer to home for the tying run, possibly. And the Yankees starting to flex their muscles a little bit.
And he got him. The Yanks score 4 times, but leave the tying run at third.
We've got a ball game here that probably a lot of these fans didn't think was going to be a ball game.
Yeah.
After it got to 7-2.
Pokes this one up the middle. Marisnick with great speed is going to score, and some breathing room for the Astros. And the Yankees are down to their last out. Torres has a single and a double in 4 trips. And that is that. Presley closes it out. First time the Astros have ever swept a series from the Yankees.